that day on Moor, a northern dialect monologue. Aye, I were there that day. Tell truth, I'd ne'er heard o' him afore, but me mate Arnold, him as has them pigeons as won Pigeon Fanciers Championship last year, aye him, well he says to me, he says, I'm going up on Moor to see yon preacher feller as everyone's talking about. Does fancy coming, he says. Well, I'd nowhere else to do, had I, so I says, yeah, aye, all right, lad, I'll come. Well, when us gets there, there's hundreds and hundreds of folk there, men, women, aye, and brats running all round place, aye, and even yon Rector Entwistle from Parish Church were there, and some o' his cronies. Anyhow, as I says, there were hundreds there, and I thought to mysen, blimey, well, we'd ne'er gonna hear nowt here, 'cause preacher chap's miles away. Anyhow, Arnold, being so popular like, 'cause at Pigeons, well, he gets us reared up to front so's we can see and hear everything as happens. Well, preacher chap, it were real good. It was saying all sorts of things I'd never heard of afore, but then all of a sudden, like, he seemed to realise as people were getting hot and hungry. So he turns to his pals, his disco pals, I think he called them. Aye, that were it, disco pals. And he says to 'em, hey up, lads, hast got any grub with you? 'Cause folks is getting hungry. Well, them lot, near use nor ornament they were, just stood there proper gormless like, looking at each other and shrugging their shoulders. Then, out of the blue, this little kiddie fella, he comes out of the crowd, he pipes up and he shouts, I got some here you can have, mister. Well, he'd obviously been shopping at Aldi for his ma, and when he gets there, crowd he stands in front of preacher, holding out his bags with his loaves of bread in 'em. 5 of 'em there were. Aye, 5 loaves, and a couple of fish, little tiddlers. Well, I thinks to mysen, them's no gonna go far. But you know, preacher, he kneels down in front of the little lad, and he looks at him with this look, I'll never forget it, so full of love and kindness it were, and he says to him, hey lad, that's a great star thou is, that'll do champion. And do you know what he did then? You'll never believe it. I can hardly believe it mysen, and I were there and I saw it. He told us all to sit down, he says a prayer o'er grub, such as it were, and then he sends his disco pals into the crowd, and all of us to a man, aye, and woman and kiddies of course, was fed to bust. Now, if that wasn't a miracle, I've no idea what is, lest it be my pigeons as win championship this year.